All right, so welcome. It is December 30th, 2024. This is the last day of our exercise class. And I'm going to say that we're going to start again on January 2nd for active stretching, and then January 3rd for a regular Friday workout. So we're going to begin with doing some cardio. I'm going to add a little more cardio to this section, so it's going to be a little harder, but more effective for getting you breathing. So the first thing that we're going to do is I'd like to just start with a curtsy lunge and a knee drive. So we're going to start with 30 seconds on one side, and then we're going to switch to the other side and do the same thing. So if I'm starting with my left leg going behind my right, I'm going to go down in a curtsy lunge. I'm going to come back up, and then I'm going to, with the same leg that I just went behind, I'm then going to do a knee drive. So it's curtsy lunge, knee drive. Same, so it's just the left leg that we're working, okay? So this is all we're doing for 30 seconds. Then we're going to switch, and we're going to do the right side and right leg for the knee drive and the curtsy lunge, okay? So that's what we're going to do. There's going to be 10 seconds. We're going to do this 3 times. So we're going to do each side for 30 seconds. And then we're going to do the second set and then the third set. So here we go. You guys ready? So I'm going to start with my left leg going behind, hands in front of your chest. And let's begin. So we're going to do a curtsy lunge, left leg up for a knee drive, and same side. We're just going to curtsy lunge, knee drive. Now, I just keep putting my foot down to kind of stabilize myself. If you want to not do that and just go right into a curtsy lunge, I lose my balance. So I just have to go down and touch the floor. So it's knee drive, curtsy lunge, knee drive, curtsy lunge. And again, that back leg, that knee, you're trying to get as low as you can to the floor. We've got 5 seconds left. And that's it. So stop right there. Now, I'm going to give you 10 seconds. We're going to now go to the right leg. So we're going to do the right leg in about 3 seconds. So get your hands together and now begin. Right leg back, knee, and now knee lunge. So same side, just that right side. So curtsy lunge, knee drive. Now, if you want to really push that knee drive, like really crank it up, ooh, you can make it a little harder. 5 more seconds. Stop. Rest. Okay, so hopefully you're breathing already. We're going to go to the left leg again. So get yourself ready. We got 3 seconds of resting. And now left leg, curtsy lunge and knee drive. Curtsy lunge. Punch that knee in the drive up across your chest. Oh, yeah. So how far and how low can you go in that curtsy lunge? 2 seconds, rest, rest. 10 seconds, we're going to go to the right leg. So put your hands together, right leg ready, curtsy lunge. Let's begin. And knee drive. So think about how low you can go, because each of us will have possibly a different ability of being able to go as low as we can. So go as low as you can. And that knee drive, really punch that knee across your chest. Boom. Boom. Okay, stop. Okay, that's the second set. We're going to go to that left leg. Hopefully you're breathing. Left leg ready? Here we go. Begin. Curtsy lunge, knee drive. Now, if you can go faster, go faster. This is our last one for this side. Whew. Whew, yeah, 4 seconds. You go as fast as you can and stop. Catch your breath for 10 seconds. Right leg next, hands in front of your chest, and begin. Right leg goes back, and then knee drive. So think about your speed. If you can go faster, go faster. If not, just keep doing this as best as you can. Whew, 9 seconds. 5. And that's it. Stop. Wow. Okay, excellent. Okay, we've done one exercise 3 times. The next one we're going to do is going to be 2 moves. Okay, so the first one is a skater. Okay, this is the easy one. My back leg is going to go behind my forward leg, and I'm going to hop over side to side, and I'm going to use my arms. Okay, that's all I'm doing now. You can go at my pace, you can go faster, you can go slower. If you need to just step it out and then put your back one leg behind the other, you can just walk it out. Okay, but I want you to move your arms no matter what. Okay, so that's really important to keep yourself in a cardio kind of position. Oh, now you can't see my head at all. Okay, that's interesting. So, you guys ready? Now, the second thing after this is we're going to do a squat and a pulse at the bottom. 1, 2, stand. Squat, 2, stand. Squat, 2. So when I pulse, I'm pulsing at the lower position, okay? So we're going to do skate, the skater, for 30 seconds. Then we're going to do the squat pulse, okay, for 30 seconds. You guys ready? Let's get ready and begin. So we're going to now do the skater. So I want you to think about hopping to the side and use your arms. So I'm going to really pulse my arms up and down, and I'm hopping to the side. So if you're walking it out, make sure those arms are going up and down. Okay, 10 more seconds of this. Really hop over to the side. Hop to the side. Stop. Okay, that was the first thing. So the next, we have 3 seconds of rest because we almost have our 10. Here we go. We're going to squat and pulse. 1 and up, right? So squat, 2, up. Squat, 2. Now, how low can you squat and pulse? Keep going. Think about your vertebrae being straight up, like I should see what's on your t-shirt. 5 more seconds. My hands are in front of my chest. Stop right there. Excellent. Hopefully you're breathing. We're going to skate in 3 seconds. Here we go. Let's begin. So use those arms. Hop to the side. Only 30 seconds of this. And we're going to end strong today. Whew. Oh, man. We are going to end strong. I love it. So my arms are pumping up in front of me. And now stop, rest for 10 seconds. Then we're going to do the squat and the pulse for 2 little pulses at the bottom. Hands in front of your chest, wide stance. And now go down and pulse. Stand, squat, pulse. Squat, pulse. Go at your pace. Think about your squat with your feet are kind of at a diagonal. So your knees are going out, working our inner thigh, glutes, and stop right there. Rest. If you need some water, grab it. Woo. And now we're going to do the third and final. Here we go. So, skater. Keep going. Pump the arms. Pump those arms. And rest. Okay? Rest for a moment. I know it feels like barely a moment. Hands in front of your chest. Legs are wide, wider than your hips. And squat and pulse. And stand. So, seriously, how low can you go? That's the question. And each of us, we want our vertebrae more vertical. You don't want yourself leaning over too much. You're going to have to lean over a teeny tiny bit, but you want to get your butt down as low as you can. 5 more seconds. And stop. Congratulations. We just did the second set 3 times. So now, the third. So this one, you're going to need weight. So we're going to just do this for 30 seconds on one side, and then we're going to do 30 seconds on the other. This is going to be a lunge and hammer curl. So what I'm going to do is I have a weight in each hand. I'm going to lunge over to the side. So the leg that's bent, I'm going to have one dumbbell on either side of it. So my arms come down, and when I press off this bent leg, I'm going to finish my hammer curl. And then I'm going to just do this one side. Okay, so it's going to look like this. Okay, that's all I'm doing. Then we're going to switch sides, and we're going to go to the right and do the hammer curl. And if you don't want to use weights, then you just use your hands. Okay? When you do this lateral side lunge, really important that your knee is nice and bent and your feet are at a diagonal. So you really want to pay attention to your foot going out. Notice it's at a diagonal, okay? I'm not facing this way because I don't want my knee to go in. I want it to go out. Your knee is going to go over your toes a little bit. You want that. Okay, so let's start. You guys ready? We're going to begin with or without weights. We're going to go to our left side first and begin. So left hammer curl, stand. Left, stand, and hammer curl at the same time. So I like to just do it in one fluid motion. I'm really thinking about a careful placement of my leg. 4 more seconds. My foot is at a diagonal, stop. Rest for 10 seconds. We're going to go to the right side next. So here we go. Right side. And let me go over here and up. So we're going to just bring those arms down on either side of that knee with that lateral lunge. Almost there. Woo! Arms are feeling it too, right? And stop. All right. So I'm just going to put my weights down and I'm going to just give us a pause to get some water if you need it. I need a little bit of water. We're going to do the second set with these lateral lunges and hammer curls. Starting with the left side, here we go. To the left, and bring it up with your hammer curl. Breathe. So I know this lateral lunge is not always easy. It hasn't always been for me. Still not super easy. 3 seconds left on this side. Stop. Okay, I'm going to hold on to my dumbbell and we're going to go to the right in 2 seconds and begin. Right side hammer curl. So the hammer curl, your palms are facing each other. Oh, you should feel this. I know I do. And stop. Okay, put the weight down. Rest. We're going to do the third set. And now let's pick up those weights and begin for the left side and begin. So if it's too much, don't do it with a weight in your hand. You guys look really good. Five seconds. 3. And stop. Going to do the right side in just a moment. 3 seconds rest. And now begin. Right side, hammer curl. Yeah, I can barely talk. I wanted to make this last workout one that you remember. 3 seconds and rest. Whew, congratulations. So I'm going to give us a minute to rest now. Then we're going to go to core. So if you need water, grab it. Let's go down to the floor. Whew. Now, for this first one, I'll just show it to you. This is going to be what's called a spider plank. I'll show you the modification. Okay, so I'm on my all fours. Spider plank. I'm on a high plank with my arms long and straight. Feet are knees off the floor. Spider plank is I'm trying to take my leg and knee to the outside, trying to bring it to my elbow. Okay? Now, after we've done that for 30 seconds, then we're going to turn over and do a reverse march. So that looks like this, where you lift your butt up and you march with bent knees. Okay, now I'm going to show you the modifications. So spider plank, if you don't want to do this with your knees off the ground, you'll be on all fours. You're going to take one leg still bent and try to bring it to that same side elbow. Okay, so you're just going to still work the core. You're working those obliques. When you do the reverse march, instead of lifting your butt off the floor, you're just going to march and bring those knees in. So you have to lean back just a little bit so that you can really feel how effective that is on your core. Okay, so You all see me, yes? Okay, yes, you do. All right, so what I want to make sure though is that you have decided which form you're going to do. So for example, we're going to start with that spider plank. So on your knees or off. So I'm going to take my knees off the floor. So get into a plank now. And now begin. We're going to do the spider plank. You're going to pull that knee up to that same side elbow, whether you're on your knees or in the plank. Think about pulling your belly button up. Whew. We're doing this 30 seconds. 10 more to go. So pull it up to that elbow. Yes. We're going to have an extra day to rest on Wednesday. Whew. And stop. Okay, so turn over. We're going to do that reverse march now. Lean back and either lean back far enough or lift your butt up and begin. You're going to march. So your knees are bent. I'm trying to pull my knee up to my chest. Now, if you can go faster, go faster. And 2 seconds, 1, and rest. Okay, so rest, because we don't have a lot of time. Now we're going to get back into that spider plank, or on all fours, lift your knees up or not, and begin. So try to pull on the outside knee to the outside elbow. Think about pulling your belly button up, up. Push through your palms. 5, 3, and rest. Now sit down, flip over. Okay, so remember, this is not supposed to be easy. Okay, come up and begin to march, reverse march. So if you can go faster, go faster. You're pulling your knee up with your core. So you're really think about your core, your belly button kind of being pulled down, the lower abs really working here. 5 more seconds. This is the second set. And stop. Okay, so flip over. We're going to do the third set now. You guys ready? I know. Let's get up and begin. Spider plank. On your knees or off. Oh, both very effective. Really pull that knee up to that elbow. 10 seconds. 5, 2, 1, rest. Okay, so flip over. Woo! This is the last one for this one. Okay, so ready? We're going to get into that march. Lift your butt up and march. Now, really think about pulling that knee up to your chest, whether you're sitting or having your hips off the floor. 10 seconds. 5. This is the last one. And rest. Congratulations. Okay, you guys are amazing. So now we're going to do the second exercise. It's going to be a crab kick. So because I know some of you have shoulder issues, lifting your hip off the floor in that like reverse march thing that we just did, it's not easy. So the crab kick is a similar thing. I'm sitting, my arms are behind me. I'm going to lift my butt off the floor. But my leg now, when I kick, I want to make sure you can see this, is going to be straight. So I straighten my leg and I touch that toe with the opposite hand. Okay, now if that's too much, then I want you to do with your heels further away, lean back, and you're going to kick. I still want you to get that leg straight. Touch the opposite hand to that foot. Lift up. Lift up, okay? You're still engaging your core. So we're going to do that. And then that's it. Okay, so that's all we're doing. We're just going to do that 3 times for 30 seconds, okay? So let's just get ourselves in position. You're going to do the modification sitting down, or you're going to lift up. I'm going to lift up. Let's begin. And now crab kick, lift that leg straight and touch with the opposite hand. So I'm pulling my belly button down the entire time. And if I'm sitting, I'm still doing the same thing, trying to get that leg straight. Touching the toes or the ball of your foot, whatever you can. And rest. Sit down and just get some water, chill out for just a moment. We don't have a lot of a break here. So here we go, back to it. Lift up, crab kick with a leg extension. So you can go slower to modify also. Go faster and make it harder. Seven seconds. Pull your belly button down and rest. Okay. Whew. I want you to remember 2024 being a year where you really grew in strength and in endurance. So here we go. Here's our last one. Lift up and begin. Crab kick with a leg extension. Ten more seconds. Whew. 4, 3, 2, and 1, and rest. Congratulations. Now, I'm going to give you a little more time to rest. We're going to do the last one. This last one is going to be standing up, and it's going to be 2 different moves. One is going to be the torso twist that we're pretty familiar with for the obliques. So I'm going to stand up here. I'll show this to you. And then we're going to do a similar torso twist with a sumo position, sumo squat position. So the first one, our hands are to the side of our head, elbows out to the side. My feet are a little wider than my hips. I'm going to lift my left knee up to my right elbow. So I'm going to kind of cross in the midline here, and then I'm going to go to the opposite leg and knee, or elbow, and that's going to be the torso twist for 30 seconds. Then, after we've done one of those, the second thing we'll do is we're going to do a sumo squat. So if you can't go down very low, that's fine, but it's the same concept. Okay, so I have a bend in my knee and I'm lower than if I was just standing straight up. So if that is too much, then just stick with the standing torso twist, okay? But if you can push yourself just a little bit to see what it feels like to do this, and I'm trying to get low, right? Each time I go down, I squat, and then I stand up and I bring my knee up to my elbow. So there's a squat, a little bit of a stand, and then the midline torso twist, okay? So we're adding in a little bit of that extra glute and thigh. So we're going to start with just the torso twist, okay? So we're going to start with our elbows out, hips, feet are a little wider than our hips, and begin. So we're going to lift up, and just go across your midline. Now, I want you to think about pulling in your belly button and really trying to bounce that knee up to that elbow. So you got to twist your torso a little bit. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1, and rest for 10. Okay, so I'm going to get my hands out to the side again. I'm going to start with a squat, and then I'm going to stand and do the torso twist. Are we ready? And begin. So squat, torso twist. So remember, you do not have to do this squat. This makes it a little more hard for those of you that want hard. If you don't want hard, both are effective. That I can guarantee. 5 more seconds. 2, and rest. Okay, that was the first set. Kicking us in the butt. Okay, so we're ready. Torso twist. Here we go, and begin. So let's go. Try to get that elbow and knee touching. Go as fast as you can. Working the obliques here. Crossing that midline. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, stop. So all of you are looking very svelte, very lean, very awesome. I love that. So are we ready? We're going to start again. Sumo. Here we go. Sumo. And now twist. Torso twist. Sumo. Torso twist. So when you squat, try to keep your chest up. Don't try to lean over too much. So your sumo squat might be a little sumo squat instead of a deep one. And that's it. Stop. We are amazing. Whew. So we're going to go back to the torso twist. Third one. Here we go. Begin. Begin. If you're not already. Whew. Now really pull. Make this count. Pull up. Twist over. You're working those oblique side muscles. You got to twist your torso to make it work. 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Whew. Okay, 5 more seconds of resting. Get your hands ready. And large, wide squat, and begin. Squat, torso twist. Now on this one, I go a little slower. Maybe you can go faster. Remember, you don't have to squat. 7 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Stop right there. Nice. Okay. So I'm going to give you a minute. So in this next set that we do, which is going to be doing 3 of everything, 3 times, we're going to start with our arms. So on this one, you can either use a band. Here's a band. And I'll just do this to show you. You can step in the band and you can do an underhanded fly. And you're just going to push up. I'll give this back to you. Okay, so you're going to just lift up. You're working mostly your chest and a little of your bicep. Okay, so Could you get my band too? It's in Lisa's reading room. So the other way you can do it is with a weight. Now, if I had lighter weights, I'd be using them. But this is how it'll look if you use weights. You're going to lift up just to the shoulder level. So you go up and down. Now, this is all we're going to do for 30 seconds. We take 10-second break, and then we do it again. So when you lift up, I want you to think about, are you going to use your bands or are you going to use weights? You might want to start with lighter weights and go to heavier. No, it's in that brown bag next to the front of the entrance of her room there. So, okay, I'm going to get some water while I'm waiting for my band. And hopefully you could have a little water too. Drink up. We are going to meet up. You're going to have a wonderful, I hope, New Year's Eve tomorrow. Then on the first day of the new year, thank you so much. Then we're going to start on the second with active stretching, okay? So we're going to enter into the new year gently. We're ending the new year or the old year with a bang. Okay, so let's get you're going to get your weights or your band. And now we're going to begin. So lift up, only up to your shoulder level. You might have a little bend in your elbows. That's okay. But you should feel your chest, a little of your back, a little of your bicep. So think about tightening your glutes, stabilizing your torso. 2 seconds left, and that's it, rest. Okay, so the next one I'll do with a band, so you can see that. It's a little easier, I think, with bands. Put both feet into your band. Underhand grip, right? Palms facing up to the sky, and begin. Lift up. Ooh, this is not as easy as I thought. I can't even get up as high. So go as high as you can. Really think about those chest muscles, your back. 5 seconds left. Breathe. One more, here we go. And that's it. Okay, put that down. We're gonna do the third set in about 4 seconds. So grab your weights or your bands. And now let's begin. Here we go. And now start. Start, if you haven't already. Whew. So my elbows are definitely bent because if I had lighter weights, that would be better. 5 seconds left. Use your breath. Last one right here. Put the weights down. Congratulations. Okay, so we've just done the first upper body. So I'm going to now show you the second one. We're going to do a lot with biceps today. When we start on the 3rd of January, we're going to focus a lot on triceps. So biceps, you're going to take a dumbbell in each hand, whichever weight works for you. We're going to do a hinged hammer curl. We've done this before. Our feet are hip width apart. I'm going to put my dumbbells together. I'm going to hinge over. My knees are slightly bent. I'm going to hammer curl up and then release. Hammer curl up and release. So I keep myself bent over. If that's too much and it doesn't feel good, then just do a hammer curl standing up. Okay, so I want you to decide what feels right for you. And you can also just do this with a band, right? And again, that would be stepping on your band. But on this case, you'd have to do an overhand grip. And again, I'm going to have to lean over and then grip and I have to get some tension. So I might have to pull down lower to really get some tension here on my band, if you're going to use a band. Okay, so let's start with a hinge hammer curl. So are we ready? Get in position, hinge over, and now put your dumbbells together and hinge and hammer curl up. So you're going to just keep leaning over and hammer curl underneath your chest. Keep your dumbbells together. Again, if it's too much, and just do a hammer curl standing up. Okay, so stop right there. So whatever works, you're gonna feel it. Now, I'm just gonna get some more water. We are really gonna bust our biceps here. So get some water. And I'm gonna put the timer as we're getting ready to go. So let's get started. Dumbbells together, hinge over, and now hammer curl. So my dumbbells are coming up kind of to my collarbone. My elbows stay in one place, right next to my waist. My knees are slightly bent. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1, and rest. Put the dumbbells down just to give your muscles a moment, okay? We're gonna do the last set here. Here we go. Let's get started. Put the dumbbells together, hinge over, and begin. Ten more seconds. Now, my biceps are burning. I hope yours are too. 5, 3, 2, and 1, and stop. Put the dumbbells down. Congratulations. Whoa. Okay, we're gonna just take a little moment in between. We're gonna do the very last of everything here. We got 2 more seconds, 2 more minutes. Okay, so we're gonna do a cross body curl, right? We're just gonna do 30 seconds. Alternating arms. When you pull up, your dumbbell is really close to your chest the whole entire time of your body, facing your torso. You're also keeping your elbow in one place, okay? It's bending, but you're working the bicep. Okay, so you guys ready to start? Let's get our dumbbells in our hands. Nice position with our legs, and now cross curl. So we're crossing the midline, and I'm pulling up all the way up to that shoulder or collarbone. Four more seconds. Whew. Now tighten your glutes if they're a little loosey-goosey, and stop. All right, so I want you to think about your whole core being stable so that when you're pulling up, you're not like using your whole body. You're just using your biceps. Okay, so let's get our hands around our dumbbells. We've got 5 more seconds to rest here. My feet are hip width a little wider, and now begin. So here we go, cross, curl. So notice your elbow is close to your waist. You're tightening your torso so it's not flipping around, flopping around. You guys look good. Now, I want you to get that dumbbell up a little higher, up to your collarbone. Yes, Catherine, that looks good. There you go. Yeah, that looks good, Suzanne. I see you. Johanna, that looks good. Yeah, Jim, I see that. Randy looks good. I can't really see Birgit, but I kind of see you. That looks good. And stop. Whew. We got 10 more seconds of rest. Then we do the last one, and we are done. Fan-freaking-tastic. God, we're good. All right, pick up your dumbbells. Last one, here we go. Tighten everything, stabilize, and begin. So get those glutes tight, pull in your belly button, pull that dumbbell all the way up to that collarbone. Yes, yes, make it count. Really use that bicep to pull it up at that last inch or two, all the way up to that collarbone. And stop. Congratulations. Woo! Give yourself a hand. Oh my God, amazing work. Well done. Woo. So I'm gonna wish all of you a very happy new year. And think about what you want to release, what you want to bring in for this new year. I want to bring in peace. So that's what I want to, peace of mind and peace out in the world. And I also want to invite all of you to think about your goals again for your health. What does that look like? Think about something that you want to accomplish physically that maybe you've never done or haven't done for many years and want to do again. Okay? I mean, Birgit is our great role model. She did like 600 miles of backpacking after she'd been sick for quite some time. Is that right? 600 miles? I don't know. Birgit, it was a hell of a lot of miles. Okay, whatever it was a lot of miles. So I want all of you to be thinking, maybe it's that kind of a goal. Maybe it's hiking, maybe it's doing a pistol squat like I want to do. So whatever it is, think of your goal.
Looking good.
And I will be asking all of you very soon to share. So happy New Year, everyone. Mwah, mwah. Thank you for hanging in there with me. 2024. Let's make 2025 as good as we can make it, okay?
Happy New Year,
All
Jim
right.
and Joy.
Yeah,
Joanna.
yeah, thank you. Thank you. All right. Happy New Year, everyone. Take care.